George Havelka was elected as a neighborhood leader more than anything because he's been part of the NHS Advisory Council Board. He's always the first to come out to the neighborhood, volunteer for our Neighbor Works, for our homebuyer education classes. He's always the first to come out, talk to the community, talk to the people in the neighborhood. Whenever we go door knocking, canvassing, any housing event, he's always the first to be there.
It isn't just my personal experience here. It goes back to my wife, to her brother-in-law, so there's a lot of it here. We'd go to Market Park, we'd fish, we'd ice skate, we'd play around there. So even though at that time I lived in the back of the yards neighborhood, we still did spend a lot of time over here, shopping, going to the movie, the Colony Theater on 59th Street. So I have, kind of a spot for the Chicago Long Gage Park neighborhood. And it's also a diverse neighborhood. It's an interesting neighborhood. When I was growing up, this was the neighborhood that you would strive to live in.
He's the real deal. He's very reliable, very friendly, laid back in a good way. And people just connect and identify with his story whenever he starts talking about how he grew up in the neighborhood, how it is important to him that, he went to school in the neighborhood, worked in the neighborhood as he was older.
Virtually all of the neighborhoods we work in had a heyday. Every neighborhood, Auburn Gresham, Chicago Long Gage Park, back of the yards, everybody had a heyday. And this is a neighborhood that also had a heyday, and we want to get it back to that. An integrated community populated with families, or if you have some investors, try them to be local investors, meaning somebody owns the house next door, the house on the next block as an investment, and just to make the neighborhood work in that sense. Everything is here. Parks are here, housing stock is here, there's stores here, and it's all here. It just needs to get home ownership with families boosted, I think.
I think his heart, his passion is in his neighborhood. He keeps coming back to his neighborhood and continue to stabilize and help with housing. It's important to him because he grew up, married the girl next door, and he wants to make sure that families have the same memories as he had.